recording.
Welcome back to the episode of 408 Debates. I'm your host, King Skin. Don't tell on yourself, man.
Fans,
what is our topic? He had to read it.
Is LeBron averaging a triple-double in the first series a big deal? Or not?
Answer the question. You don't even remember the question.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead.
Nothing LeBron James does is a big deal unless he wins the championship in everybody's mind. So you know what people gonna say?
Could you expect that out of him?
Huh?
Could you expect nothing less out of him?
He said it everybody's mind.
That's everybody else. Me, anything LeBron do is new to me because he not Kobe, he not Jordan, and they gonna tell us that all the time. And he ain't never had no great coach. He got Frank Vogel.
They ain't him.
He got Frank Vogel as a coach, right?
I mean, now listen, I do agree. Frank Vogel not gonna be he's not gonna be memorable from his body of work so far.
He won the championship and get fired
no
from Jason Kidd. Yes, he is.
Frank Vogel's a scrub.
Bro, before the last series, he didn't have a winning playoff record. He was even.
No,
at the game one.
He did not have a winning playoff record because of LeBron. Here's what
you got to win the playoff record.
Here's what I'm telling you.
You saying because he got hurt?
I know what you're trying to say.
I'm saying how many coaches come through the East during that era can say they got a winning playoff record? Doc Rivers, that's one.
Doc Rivers on the person.
And that might be debatable now that I think about it, because they got beat out by Orlando.
Steve Van Gundy.
What, or the Magic?
Staying with the Magic?
Mm-hmm. How many times
they played LeBron?
But he left. Did he leave?
Facts, and they beat the Celtics too. How many times they played LeBron?
Beat LeBron with 0-4.
What?
He done turned glue here when he done it.
I respect it, bro, but we ain't gonna do Frank Vogel like that.
Yes, we are, bro. We not. Yes, he is.
He still ain't got no good record.
What's the difference?
He got no winning record.
What's the difference between him and Nate McMillan?
He has a winning record regular season.
Do he?
That was number one seed with the Pacers
at least 2-3 times.
So he's slightly 500 over.
As an overall head coach, I don't know, because I don't know where he was before the Pacers. So
that's his first. The Pacers, if I'm not mistaken, was Frank Vogel's first head coaching job, unless he was with the Knicks first.
So he had been in the finals. I ain't gonna say that because Orlando and Celtics.
PG and Danny Granger.
Yeah, I think that was his first job.
Yeah,
I think so.
What you got? What you got for What you got for LeBron in the triple doubles? Are you enthusiastic about? Are you impressed?
I mean, it's always good to see and good to look at. Like, he still can do it at his age, but I ain't impressed.
Okay, so with age being a factor, you still not impressed?
If I was, that'd be the only thing because of his age. Other than that boy's still in better shape than everybody in the league.
Everything LeBron James does to me at this point is impressive. Because how many people?
It's impressive, but it's not overly impressive. Like, oh yeah, no, it's like.
My only question is,
a triple double is always impressive.
How many people at this age were still doing it like he's doing it? That's my only question.
Everybody ain't LeBron.
So it's only because of age. So if he was doing this year 4 or 5, you wouldn't be impressed.
Year 4 or 5 in?
Year 4 or 5 in, and he's averaging a triple double.
Again,
we're talking about the first series. We're not talking about the longevity of the playoffs. You know
I guess I will, but I mean, look what everything he's accomplished. That's better than that. I mean, so it's like, it's nice
it ain't
to see.
Easy to average a triple double.
No, it ain't easy. It's not overlooked at. I'm not overlooking it, but I'm looking at, hey man, this boy, my boy need another ring. Need another one. He need another one before he retire. I mean, his legacy is already solidified.
How many rings do you need to solidify yourself?
No, he's already. I like him to have one.
He ranked the same point with Larry right now.
I like him to have one.
They only gonna bring up rings
because of Jordan.
When you talk about
him and Jordan.
Players. Kobe
and Jordan. That's
the only time you're gonna hear LeBron's when it comes to LeBron James. But I'm just saying, like, it never hurts you to win another ring.
No.
And I know you know that. That wasn't what your question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, so how many rings? I mean, just what you said, you can win 20, and they'll always be able to knock 5, 10, 15 up. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, this happened, and this player was injured, and you know what I'm saying? But to me, I think
I want him to win one.
I think regardless, you know what I'm saying, it's impressive. Like, if you factor in 17 years, I don't care what age you are, you know what I'm saying? But if you factor in 17 years, then you factor in that you're 35 years of age. To me, that's even more impressive.
I'm not saying it's not impressive, but I guess I'm just looking at the bigger picture.
But just kind of, I mean, y'all really saying the same thing, but just opposite perspective.
Yeah.
Like, he's saying that he's seen LeBron do it all, and like it's still impressive to you because you want him to continue to add to that resume. You're saying you've seen him do it all, and it's not really impressive to you because the only thing that you want him to be focused on, which he probably is just winning the championship now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect it.
I'm a LeBron fan, and I've been a fan since he came in. It's like he been doing this just about his whole career. So it's like I'm so used to seeing it.
I think they said nobody has ever averaged a triple double all the way through the finals. You know what I'm saying? He was closest with like 34, 9 and 9, or 32, 9 and 9, I think, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He was the closest from game one of the playoffs to. I think they lost that year. I'm pretty sure they did.
I ain't always been a LeBron fan. I didn't become a LeBron fan until he took the jersey off against the Celtics. And I'm like, he ain't coming back.
Okay, so let's do it like this then. The year before you was a LeBron fan, or years before you was a LeBron fan, however you want to do it, had he not reached that moment and put up this triple double in the first series, would you have been impressed?
He had my respect year 2 when he got swept in the finals. I ain't even watched that finals, but he got swept.
So he had the respect, but
He had
you
respect
wasn't
when
a
he got
fan.
swept?
Yeah.
Why he had your respect when he got swept?
He ain't had nothing. He was there. He still had 25. And he beat the Pistons to get there.
That had something to do with AI, didn't it?
Nah,
It ain't had nothing to do with AI.
No.
Why he beat the Pistons?
No, well, I'm saying because he no, boy.
I feel the same way.
I'm saying because he got to the finals, didn't have a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have anything. His favorite player is Allen Iverson. I just figured, you know what I'm saying? That had. I've seen this movie.
He like almost leaped AI as my favorite player, but then he lost to the Mavericks, and y'all like, nah. AI would have lost with
cold,
that. Yeah, but AI would have lost if he
Mavericks was definitely underrated. Mavericks are equivalent to a lot of teams that the Celtics.
They was up 15 with 2 minutes left. They ain't had nothing to do with the Mavericks.
They had a better defense too.
They had nothing to do with the Mavericks. I'm strictly. I ain't gonna knock the Mavericks because what the Mavericks did.
That's all I'm saying. The Mavericks.
They did what they were supposed to do.
Braun should have won. I mean, because
the way you spoke on Allen Iverson, you don't think he would have lost if he was up 15 points with 2 minutes left? Because you for sure told me.
I want y'all to pay attention to something because we've talked about, you know what I'm saying, him at a young age, him at an old age, the triple double, this series. When I'm about to say now, everybody's gonna make the focal point of the comments. But at the end of the day, I look back at that series in hindsight. We even did an episode about it. I never posted it. It was the Maverick series.
Yeah.
They weren't supposed to win that series.
The
LeBron was the Heat. Yeah. LeBron was just supposed to have played a hell of a lot better than what he played. There was a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody would have given him a pass regardless.
Not just him. D-Wade dribbled the ball off his foot. Like what I said last night we talking about that, it's easy to blame it on the star. It's easy to look at LeBron and play, but D-Wade, he dribbled the ball off his foot.
Everybody don't see it the way. When LeBron lost to them, to this day,
it was how he lost.
It's how he lost.
In the fourth quarter, he wasn't there.
He only had 8 points in the close, and in the game they got closed out in.
Yeah.
You know so I mean I respect it and I get it. I'm just saying, in hindsight, we see teams now like Toronto, the Celtics, Miami, who you know what I'm saying, and again they are all in the East. But then on the other side, you look at Utah, Denver, and the Mavericks now. You know what I'm saying, like. They're legitimate teams because they are well-rounded, except for maybe Miami and Toronto. Maybe Miami is the only one that I named. It's not really well-rounded.
Celtics they don't got stars.
Well, they don't have a legit big man. You know what I'm saying? They have people that play big. You know what I'm saying, against certain players. But if somebody goes back to the basket on them or finesse in the paint, they don't stand a chance. You know what I'm saying?
So you ain't doing that.
But and you're not. But I'm just saying.
You said it'd be easy anyway.
If you got to play with 3 7-footers. Let me stop saying that. 6'10", 6'11", and a 7 foot. You know what I'm saying? For LeBron now, you still average 10 rebounds. I think this says in 32 minutes. I think that says a lot. You know what I'm saying?
And you're not chasing it. Some players chase stats.
For you to have, For you to, I see what you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you make it though. For you to have, you know what I'm saying? AD, Dwight Howard, Joel in the middle. You know what I'm saying? And then. You tried, boy. I thought you said I spit on you. It is on the wing.
Nah, it's a mosquito tearing me up at that, baby.
Caldwell Pope, Danny Green, you know what I'm saying? Players like that. Like, you literally have to spread the ball to everybody.
You wake up with bites. Like, he was biting me in my sleep, man.
That's called dirty.
That's bed bites.
Yeah, no.
It's bed bugs.
That's called dirty.
I'm
spraying this whole house. You know what I'm saying? I'm spraying the whole, I mean, we done on the
bro.
I can't think of anything else to really add. It was the Blazers. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just. It's still a triple double though.
Oh no,
it's a team that made the playoffs.
It's always impressive.
Why because why you said it's just the Blazers though?
I said it was the Blazers.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's not just because they made the playoffs, but I'm just saying if we were talking about a team, if he had to fight rebounds from 7-footers from his team and 7-footers from another roster, like. Okay, that's completely different. If he had a legitimate point guard, you know what I'm saying, like if Rondo, was healthy and they were looking for Rondo to facilitate and LeBron still averaged 10 assists a game, like that's a different, you know what I'm saying? But So I'm just saying, I look at the roster that he played. To me, triple double is good regardless.
Do you think LeBron came to the West because he felt like he needed more competition to get to the finals?
No.
I'm just asking.
No,
I think honestly at that age it's probably a money move, and that's why all this business, marketing is why all this business is.
I finna say, and now I will say this though, I feel like that if he came to the West,
he probably wouldn't have came.
Nah, but remember the first year he didn't know who he was gonna get because they was trying to.
He bought that house to some. He bought that house to someone before in LA for $9 million. LA.
If he couldn't compete,
I don't need a reason to buy a house in LA.
But I feel like at that because look, by the middle of that season, he was pushing to be gone.
I make more off screen than I do on screen. So whether it's commercials, the NBA, I make more money off screen than I do on screen.
I respect that.
I have plenty of money. I don't need a reason to buy a house in Los Angeles, bro. I don't.
He had that house in LA,
and it's a $9 million house.
Who? No, we're not. No, I'm talking about AD.
Oh, AD.
I'm talking about AD.
Oh, when he bought
I'm talking about AD bought the year.
I thought you were talking about LeBron.
No.
Okay.
The summer LeBron got there, AD bought a $9 million house in Cali. By the middle of that,
knows what happened.
by the middle of that season,
Rich Paul is agent.
Yeah, by the middle of that season, he was asking for a trade.
Well, I appreciate y'all for tuning into another episode of Point Away Debates. Like, comment, subscribe. Down below is the link, cardgadgets.com. Promo code
STIGGS
for
everything off.
20% off. No, you'll be disappointed.
Get the whole house.
You'll be highly disappointed.
It's on Steam.
Order everything.
Put it on his. What's your debit card?
Okay. You said what?
What's Card Gadgets?
Cart Gadgets? How many episodes he done did?
He did name my business.
Enough to know, because he don't know. That's why he trying to.
I do know. I tried to go get some AirPods off the Card Gadget, and you lied to me. I tried to use things and everything.
What is that, GoFundMe account?
But
nah.
That boy scammed me. He got that nigga trying to. That's the GoFundMe.
Making us think it's like Amazon.
The promo code, I promise you the promo code works. You know what I'm saying? Steve, STIGGS. You know what I'm saying? You have to type it in because you got to know how to spell.
That's probably how you got this furniture here, because first you had cheap stuff.
It's always one, fam.
You're drinking cheap
Always
liquor too.
one.
Let me tell you that. Hey, y'all better take care of this boy. Cheap
What you
liquor.
telling? We got plastic bottle liquor. You know what plastic bottle liquor do? He treating us like we some whores he trying to toss.
Are you drunk yet?